The bond between a police officer and their canine partner is like no other. They depend on each other, in some ways more than human partners depend on each other. The canine is more than a partner. They are a partner, pet, friend, and part of the family. On September 26, 2017, Green Township Canine Officer Dino and his partner Corporal Tony Liedenbohr were assisting other agencies in the search for 3 suspects who had committed a violent crime. During the search, Dino suddenly collapsed and died. By all accounts, it was a line-of-duty death where Dino was doing what he loved best. He was all business. The sudden loss of the canine officer was a shock to everyone involved, including Corporal Liedenbohr, the rest of the Green Township Police Department, other law enforcement agencies, Green Township, and surrounding communities. Support poured in from near and far. Condolences and well wishes came by mail, social media, by delivery, and in person. On Friday, October 6th, 2017, a memorial service was held in beautiful Veterans Park adjacent to the Green Township Police Department. Dino was given full police honors. Police officers from many agencies attended. Around 40 police, fire, and search canines and their handlers were on hand, as were scores of other public safety officials and many members of the public. The Green Township Police Department and other Green Township officials would like to thank everyone for their support in this difficult time. Here is a look at the ceremony honoring Dino.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tony Rosiello. I'm a Green Township trustee, and welcome today to Veterans Park. On behalf of trustees Triffin Callis, David Lindenberg, fiscal officer Tom Strauss, our administration, departments, and staff of Green Township, we're glad that you're here today for the remembrance ceremony of canine police dog Dino. As you know, we just recently lost Officer Dino when he collapsed and stopped breathing while tracking a suspect. Dino has been with the department since 2011 and died doing what he was trained to do and what he loved best. At this time, I would like to introduce the grandparents of that fine young girl, 8-year-old girl that was abducted, and they're here with us today. Please give a warm welcome to DeWitt and Regina Anderson. Please stand up. We are so very happy and thrilled that your granddaughter is doing well. Thank you for being here today and taking time to be with us. And ladies and gentlemen, isn't it so appropriate to see the gathering of the brotherhood and sisterhood of peace officers here today with their canine officer dogs to honor Dino's service. Our condolences go to Dino's handler and partner, Corporal Tony Liedenbohr, Chief Vetter, and your department and staff. You have our sincere sympathy. Our community and many jurisdictions that are with us today have made it quite clear that their number one priority is and remains public safety. I wish to thank everyone here and all the many phone calls and emails that we received in the wake of Dino's death. The messages of sympathy and support have been truly humbling. And a very special thank you goes to Bruce and Nancy Haverkamp. Would you please stand up? Please. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, they created the Matt Haverkamp Foundation 12 years ago in memory of their son, a canine officer who died. The foundation provides canine units for local police departments. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce and Nancy Haverkamp. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all you do, not just for Green Township, but for our entire community. They lead the way with many of these jurisdictions here today in providing canine officers for their handlers. I'm also happy to report that Corporal Liedenbohr has just come back. He has decided in the way to honor Dino with a new dog that was given to the township by the Haverkamps. So we're extremely happy and proud about that, and I can't think of a better way to honor Dino. For all you first responders, especially all of our police officers and canine partners, we thank you for your dedication in keeping our community safe. May God bless you all. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to bring up Chief Vetter.
Thank you for that, Trustee Rosiello. And thank everybody for being here today. On behalf of Green Township Police Department, I want to thank everyone for coming out today to remember our partner Dino and to show your support for Tony and Kayla. As Trustee Rosiello mentioned, after Dino's untimely death, we had a tremendous outpouring of support from our community. Numerous public interest. We had phone calls all week. I actually received a phone call from a reporter in Kansas who wanted to do a story on Dino. One of the reporters wanted to get some stories about Dino and asked me if I could assist. And the story, she wanted to get some stories on how Dino came into the department and played with the officers and let the officers pet her or pet him and kind of stuff like that. And I had to say, I have nothing for you. That wasn't who Dino was. But I do have plenty of stories of some of these fine officers who unknowingly had the audacity to walk too close to Dino's car as they were coming in for their shift. And trust me when I say they never made that mistake again. There was also the case of the poor young officer who would make the mistake and try to go into Dino or Tony's car to retrieve some paperwork or talk to Tony. We call those officers rookies. Despite Dino's sometimes surly personality, he is truly known and loved by this community, and that's something that really came out this week. It was amazing. Wherever I went and in the community, whether it be soccer games, people would always come up to me and say, "How's Dino?" They would explain, 3-4 years ago, he came to my school to do a presentation. Our Cub Scout group came down to your station and we met Dino, and they truly, truly loved Dino. always left me wondering what it is about Dino, the personality characteristics about Dino, that touched this community so much. And I believe it's because of the characteristics that Dino possessed, and they are possessed by many of our canine friends that are so gracious enough to come out here today, are the characteristics that many of us strive for, but so oftentimes fall short. These traits include unquestionable loyalty, unwavering commitment to a purpose greater than ourselves, dedicating one's life to the service of the community and wanting little in return, and the courage and the unconditional love to give one's life in order to save the lives of others. Dino lost his life on the night of September 25th while attempting to apprehend 3 suspects who had just committed a violent crime. I don't think he would have had it any other way. Dino, rest easy, my friend. We'll take from here. You will be missed.